Welcome to the Red Pill Awareness Needed Conversation for Men podcast. I am one of your hosts, Herb, and on this special episode, this past weekend, Jay and I decided to hang out with some friends, have some drinks, kind of chill out, shoot the shit, and it turned into a great conversation. So we decided to have an impromptu show. And on that show, we have as guest Black Pill Goldie, as you heard in one of our previous shows. We also had one of our good childhood friends, Mr. James Miles. And then we also had a lady on the show, one of our other childhood friends, Miss Philly Pimpstress. And without further ado, enjoy part
So,
one of the
if a
show.
woman is giving a guy that she really likes some grade C, D,
Fuck, that's an F.
F minus, if she's giving him that type of pussy, it's because she's busy giving Pookie the best coochie she could all fucking day. So now she come home and she tired and she ain't got nothing left to give you.
She tired. Okay.
She fucking tired.
All right. So let's address something real quick.
Okay.
Why is it that Pookie gets the grade A, but the guy that she liked that is the potential gets the grade D? Why? Explain it. Because the reason the reason I'm asking this question is because when this comes up and I express it to other women, they think we full of shit because they think men don't notice the shit, but we do. So I need you to explain to me why it happens. As a woman, why do you think that happens?
Well, you would have to ask a woman that has that type of mentality. Because I don't have that type of mentality. If I like a guy and I really want to be with him, he gets the good pussy. I'm not just going, if I'm trying to impress this dude and I really want to keep this man, I ain't gonna be giving him no wag head and no wag pussy because I've been fucking Pookie all day. First of all, I ain't even fucking Pookie. So you have to find a woman that has the mentality of fucking Pookie and then giving a guy that she likes the whack coochie. Okay, so I'm sorry, I just
mind.
I don't understand the mentality.
But you said earlier you have girlfriends.
Oh, okay. So
explain to me, like, you talk to other women that partake in these things.
Well, no.
Elaborate.
I'm sorry. I have a friend.
Mm-hmm.
So her husband treats her very. I don't even really know how to describe it. Like, he gives her the whack dick. he does. Like,
wow. Okay.
And it's not as often as she would like. Mm-hmm. But when she's confronted by his outside interests, they brag about how good that he fucks them. So
wait. So let me make sure I comprehend this. Make sure I comprehend this. So basically, she gets confronted by the other woman.
She has been confronted by several.
And they instead of like addressing the fucking problem, they're like, "Hey, we fucked your husband. That shit was awesome." Is that?
I'm loving it.
So
I mean, okay. So if you got some random chick showing up at your house, like, what do you think this man is doing to this woman to have her knocking on your door?
I get it. I'm just trying to make sure I'm clear
on the story. So he's giving out Pookie dick to the random bitches and giving you leftovers. This nigga tired.
Penis and penitentiary.
He tired. So he's giving you the bullshit line. Oh, I love you. You're so pure. And I believe that my counterpart said putting pussy on a fucking pedestal. So he gives her that bullshit line. Oh, I love you.
Can you repeat that again?
Putting pussy on a pedestal.
Okay, all right.
And I love you and I respect you too much to treat you that way. And she's like, motherfucker, fuck me this way. That's what the fuck I want. I want the dick you get these bitches.
So here's my question. Here's my question.
There you go, girl.
Here's my question to that. Why do you and you only gonna give me what you think because I'm assuming you're not her head.
I'm not.
Why do you think she stays with her husband?
I honestly cannot give you an answer. Because if it was me...
Well, see, I'm not asking it as if you...
I was like, so even if it was...
In the context of their situation...
I have no idea why she stays. I couldn't tell you. Okay. Because I've begged her to bounce several million times.
You got money?
No.
Oh. All right, so right. So I was about to go there. So here's my... I was about to go there. So here's my question.
You got money? No.
Here's my question. How does the husband look?
Yeah.
Okay.
Real talk.
I'm not talking
Unless
about
you
by
die
your
or-
standards, because every woman has different standards.
Actually, the question is how did
Do
you
in general, do you think?
Yeah, how she look? Yeah,
He's,
yeah.
no, I'll
That's
get
the
to her in a
question.
second. Let me get there.
Okay.
Let me get there. I'm gonna get there. How do you understand or look at him and say, I can see why other women are attracted to him?
No.
Dang.
Wait, let me finish. Wait,
There
pause.
wasn't even a pause.
Hold
Wait,
on,
but
let's
please,
speak.
let me say this.
It's like, no.
When I look at him, I don't see any attraction. Never have. And I've known this dude for a very long time. However, I understand why women are attracted to him because of his personality.
Okay.
So he has game to some degree.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can definitely see
Which
that.
is very important. That's very important because game will compensate for a lot of shit with the
he's
right,
super
with the right
fucking
woman.
personable.
Right. So
Awesome.
game will compensate. So I get it. All right. So now my next question is, how does your girlfriend look? And women gonna get mad when I ask this question. However, for men, this is very important. How does your girlfriend look?
I think that she's a pretty girl.
She got ass.
Really? Really?
Yams.
She got.
Oh, yams.
Black Pill Goldie, straight to the point. So here's okay. Let me rephrase the question. Let me rephrase the question because I know you're capable of thinking or have some
Like a
level of
nigga.
thinking like a man.
Yeah.
So here's my question to you. As a man on a scale of what men are attracted to, do you think men find her attractive?
Absolutely.
So her
Okay.
issue is basically low self-esteem. No, to some degree when it comes to him.
I'm going to agree with you that might be an issue. There might be several other factors in it. I in all honesty,
Despite the financial gain.
there won't be any financial gain.
The finances are not important
You said
here.
the
The finances are not a factor.
Important. They're not a factor here.
I have a question.
I'm listening.
Have we examined the fact that she may not be servicing his needs correctly? Maybe
That could be a fact.
Maybe her yams are trash. Because yes, ladies, you're capable of being trash at sex too. I know y'all think that's a man-dominated thing, but y'all can be garbage, rubbish at sex.
Wait.
I wasn't even going to disagree with you.
But let me say something.
I wanted to complete
I
my
second
point.
that
Some
shit.
of y'all can be garbage.
You asked the question, Jay. Let her respond.
I think that she's a very attractive woman. She keeps herself very nice. And I don't know if on her end it's trash because I've never heard him complain other than the fact.
He too tired to complain.
By your theory, right?
That is my lie.
By your theory,
Too
right?
fucking tired to complain.
Okay, all right.
Complaining to you.
Let him finish. I want to hear this.
He's
Right,
exhausted.
I want to hear this.
Listen.
I want to hear this. I want to hear
So
this.
let me say this. I'm not a guy, even though sometimes I think I am.
You can think like one. You're very
So,
capable.
I'm not a
yes.
guy.
Dude with titties and ass.
But shut up.
That just sounds weird. But okay.
So this is my thing.
And mentality.
A dude with titties.
I don't know why a man would marry a woman if he's not sexually attracted to her or wants to be
Say it
with
again.
her.
Say it again.
Listen, I don't know why.
Financial
Because
gain.
This finance is not a factor in this,
the
bro.
finance,
We done said this multiple
finance with this particular couple is not a factor.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Is she
the
a
answer to
loyal
that
type of
question.
chick?
She's super.
Well, clearly she's still there. So she's still there.
That's what it is. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
what it is, she's
He's
there.
looking at that. She's a loyal, safe
All right,
girl, but
I'm
he's gonna have
gonna-
his fun because he ain't burned out
She's
all
a good-
his.
yeah,
I'm
she's
going to
a good
ask this
safety
one last
blanket.
question. I'm going to go to a different subject.
She's a good safety blanket.
The last question I'm going to ask,
Yeah,
last
go
question I'm
ahead.
going to ask is, and I don't even know if you're going to be able to answer this or not. Was he a dog or was he like this before they got married?
Yes.
Okay, so as Jay looks upset.
Stop. Right on the fucking play.
All right.
You knew he was a hoe before you met. This is what let me talk to y'all for a second.
You
Ladies,
can talk to, I'm totally
please.
listening.
I don't understand, and this has baffled me since I was about 9 or 10 years old. Girl was into the neighborhood. Girl is aware of the status of said dudes in neighborhood as abusive, as a criminal, as womanizers, as horrible fathers. You know that before you go into
It's a
it.
fucking turn
You
on.
know the rules of. Let me finish. You know the rules of engagement, and you still give him, as Oprah reported, your most prized possession, even though she don't do sausages, but we'll get to
Like
that.
I said, all cars.
Okay.
So what I don't understand is, if you know he is a hoe, why are you shocked when he's doing hoe-like things? If I invite Michael Myers to my party, white people getting stabbed.
I have the answer to that question,
Hold
sir.
on, I want to hear this. Watch
I
this.
have the answer.
I already know. Go ahead.
You
Watch
already
this.
know that. You already know the answer. But,
Well, I want the
you.
woman to speak.
I know, let her
I'm going to
speak.
tell
Watch
you.
this.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
And y'all gonna laugh at this bullshit.
I'm gonna laugh at anything because I had enough liquor in me right now. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
Y'all gonna
ahead.
laugh at this bullshit, and we all know it's the truth. Cause I can change him.
Hello?
Get the
Wait,
fuck out
Can
of
you
here.
repeat that again?
Cause I can change.
Okay.
He's
Women
With
love
your
a fucking
magical
project.
JJ.
So
Listen,
what? Wait.
Women love a project.
Listen, not this motherfucker over
Not
here.
this-
Cause I ain't trying to fix
Wait,
niggas.
I love how you said
Wait,
that.
wait, wait.
Not this
You're
motherfucker
a
over
unicorn.
here.
And
Here, my
Hold on,
not
wait.
here, my
Here.
What I
nigga.
said
Not
before
here.
about the unicorns, there are some exceptions to the rule. You're an exception to the rule. You're a unicorn.
Listen.
But for the most part, they do love the chance or a project. Just like if a girl, she don't want that nigga till he got a bitch. Okay, all of a sudden he's
We were
cute
just
now.
talking about that
Okay,
earlier too.
We really
he
was.
got a girl now, so it's a
Welcome
challenge.
to my life.
Boy,
So,
I got
in
stories.
order
But
to
anyway, back to
answer,
you.
in order to answer some of these questions, you're going to have to find a woman who thinks this way. Unfortunately,
All right.
for you, you have me, and I can't answer these questions because I don't think that way. And I ain't trying. And I'm not trying to
You can
fix
answer.
these niggas out here.
You can answer it because
All right,
you've seen,
so let-
you've
so-
seen
Oh, I've
these
seen
women
it,
do it, yeah.
but I don't
You
understand
can't
it.
Somebody
understand
that
it,
has
right?
that
Okay.
type of mentality on the show.
So let me tell you this. I know several people who have frustrated me to tears. I don't understand why they stay in relationships with people who don't mean they like there is nothing good about the situation. Like, you know, the situation is fucked up. You have every capability of walking away from the bullshit, but something in you keeps you there. And no matter how much I beg you to leave, you still stay with this fucked up person. So I don't understand the mentality of it because I would never let anybody
Because
treat me
it's
that
called
way.
the chaos theory.
You ready?
Women love.
Ready?
I think,
No,
I think it's the concept.
Are you ready?
Unicorn, stop talking.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the concept
On three.
that they think.
Mental illness. Mental illness.
That's what I said.
Get some help.
I want to utilize you're here because the fact that on previous shows we've had some comments. A lot of them have been positive, but we've had a few comments that we female bash. We did a few of the episodes.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Female bash.
It's
And
called having accountability.
which I actually expected, which is fine. But the thing is, I want your perspective on some of the things that we're going to discuss. And then to my audience, I apologize. Some of these might be repeat things, but because of the fact we have a woman in the house,
Hey, y'all. Hey.
I want y'all to hear
repetition helps you learn.
that valid point. Valid point. I want you to hear
Goldie
perspective.
tripping.
So, the first thing I'm going to ask was the simple question I asked Mr. Black Pill. Does the friend zone exist? I love this question because the amount of variation of answer that comes up
You want me to answer this question? Does friend zones
exists.
do friend
The
zones
zone exists. Yes,
exist?
yes. And I want you to speak on both sides of it. You being a woman,
I
and
will.
you okay.
So no, there isn't a whole lot to think about. So I'm going to say from my point of view, you know when somebody is interested in you, and into the degree that they're interested. So people usually don't leave you guessing about how they feel about you unless it's a narcissist and he makes you believe that things are going to be one way and then they're actually not.
Now, are you speaking on the level of the man, or are you speaking on the level of?
I'm speaking on the level of a female right now.
I got you. Okay.
So,
all right.
You meet a guy. A girl meets a guy.
Right.
So the guy he breadcrumbs the shit out of her, and she knows that he's.
Break that down.
I said because he's literally dragging shit out because he doesn't really fuck with her like that because he has other interests. So he's kind of like just dragging you along for the ride because you're fucking letting him. So you keep hanging on thinking that things are going to be different because you like this guy.
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry, would you like to say something?
Wait. He asked you about the friend zone. So you're saying it's a friend zone where guys put girls
Yeah,
in
she's
friend zone?
saying that men do it too.
Okay.
Yeah, she's saying that men. I wanted her to explain this because
I'm being
interrupt. Right. We're being fair here, so I want her to get to that point, and I want her to explain that because I want to be fair. No problem.
Maybe I got a little off track.
No, I'm glad you did that because I want to acknowledge the fact that even though men complain about it, I wanted to be fair and say that men do it too. But the one thing I was going to get into once you finish your story is very different levels. When women do it, it's a very different level.
I agree with you.
Okay, we'll get to that point in a second. But I want you to finish. I don't want you to lose your train of thought.
Too late! Ha! Too late! I already lost my train. All right, so a guy, you think this guy likes you, but he's dragging you along. He invites you out. You meet him. You meet up with his friends. You guys are all out. And you thinking that this dude is introducing you to his fucking friends, but really him and his boys just out and you're just one of the boys out for the night.
Oh, shit. Wait, that happens?
It happens.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it happens.
Now, here's my question to you. And we're going to circle back. I'm about to address it.
Okay.
Here's my question to you. On a ratio of men putting women in the friend zone and versus women putting men in the friend zone, how often do you say women end up in that situation that you just described? How often does that happen?
I'm going to say it's a 20 to 80. Okay, so definitely, men will definitely do it a good 20% of the time. Women do it 80% of the time.
Now, here's my other question. Then we're going to get to the women in a second. I'm going to get into the other part in a second. Those men that do it, do you feel that average dudes do it? Or is it that, like what I like to say, the top 10%? The really attractive looking guys.
Oh.
The guys that...
Oh, you mean a pretty motherfucker?
Right. I'm listening. I'm going to flow with you.
I'm about to cross my... Oh, you mean the pretty motherfucker?
I call them pretty Ricky motherfuckers.
Pretty Ricky motherfuckers.
Right. The average dudes don't do that, correct?
Please understand.
The dude's named Tiffany.
Please understand that the pretty motherfuckers could be light skinned, they could be dark skinned. Pretty motherfuckers could be any complexion. It's these guys that, they are attractive. They could walk into any situation and women be like, my God, Becky, who the fuck is this guy?
Tiffany.
So
yes. And the reason why I asked you that is because as men, when we bring up this argument, a lot of women say, well, men do it too, which is a fact. But
what makes
as I stated earlier, the ratio of men doing it versus women doing it.
I'm going to say 20% of the time for guys, 80% of the time for women.
Now, I want you to get into the women aspect. And the reason why, because again, I've had numerous women say it doesn't exist, and if you think it exists, it's something that men created.
No, I'm gonna call bullshit on that. Women do it. They do it all the damn time.
Why would we create a situation
men didn't
where we like you and we like you, but it ain't going no further? Who would create that?
Okay, so when guys do it, they will fuck you.
Don't worry, we getting to you in a second.
Okay.
When guys friend zone girls, they fuck them.
Yeah, we gonna knock that down. Yeah.
When women friend zone guys, they will not fuck them.
Right.
Can you repeat that one more time, please?
So I would say there's still some benefit the girl's getting than the guy's not getting.
Well, there is some benefit.
However,
there is some negative aspect to it sometimes.
She's like, oh my God, you fucking...
So guys will fuck their friend zone girls.
Yeah.
Women don't fuck their friend zone guys.
Unless.
I'm gonna not go with an unless, and I'm only taking this from my experience.
God damn. Paper. Anyway, go ahead.
Hey, you can keep your money, sir.
Honestly, Mr. Goldie, I'm gonna put it to you like this, Mr. Goldie. I'm gonna put it to you like this. Most women, if they already got that dude friend zone, even if he got paper, they already know they can get the paper without fucking him.
I don't want his money. I don't want nothing from him.
But
correct
me if I'm right. But correct me if I'm wrong. If they already got a dude friend zone that has paper, they already know they can get the paper from him without fucking him.
Okay, so let me explain to you friend zone guys. If you have a guy that you have already unfortunately put into the friend zone, I would hope that he notices that he's in the friend zone.
No.
Or
no.
Or
let me
wait, hold on.
Right.
A girl like me, look, I'm such a fucking lady. I'll tell you. Listen, bud, I like you, but I don't like you. So we're never gonna fuck.
You're never gonna see that.
But
I'll hang out with you.
I'm very blunt.
Right, I'll hang out.
That's what needs to happen more. Right. A little bit more.
I'm very blunt.
I ain't gonna faint.
Instead of
and I appreciate that because
benefits without the
right. As Jay said in one video, the boyfriend experience. So, and I appreciate that because I've seen numerous videos when women talk about how to get the bag, how to get money from men, and a lot of times they try and maneuver to where
those videos disturb me.
Yo, some of them foul shit.
Some of those videos disturb me because I really don't understand the mentality of a woman who preys on a guy because of the money that he has.
Prostitute. Excuse me.
I just don't. I'm sorry. I just don't.
Right. Water or something.
I'm going to go off of the way I was raised. I was always taught by the women that I was around, if you want something, you work for it and you get it yourself. I don't expect anybody to finance me. I will work 2 jobs to finance my fucking self. And I have. And guess what? And it's not the fuck beneath me to do it again.
That's my nigga.
Now, I finance myself. I own my own house. I have a car. I fucking travel. And I don't ask anybody for a damn dime. Now, if a guy offers, I want to know where the strings are that are attached to come with that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So if there are strings that come along with this, then please, sir, you can keep it. Good shit.
There you go.
All right.
Well,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Black Pill.
There's going to be some strings. There's going to be strings. Fuck all that.
Okay, let me
Scrabble.
Let me give you a very short. Let me give you a very
the
short
strings
story.
play Scrabble.
Very short story.
What?
So I met this guy. I told him from the beginning, I'm not looking to move too quick. If you want to hang out and be friends, we can totally do that. Now, and I did like him. However, there were some circumstances that he didn't finish on his end, so I was reluctant to move forward with anything else.
What was the circumstances? What were they?
He wasn't divorced.
Okay. Okay. But okay.
You won't let that get in the way.
Hold on. I get that, but okay. Most of the time, if a guy is doing that, it's strings attached. It's a string to some dick.
Okay, so let
It's
me
a string to the
listen
dick.
again. As you guys say, I'm a unicorn. If I say some shit, I mean it. So
no, seriously, if a guy's being nice to a chick, listen. For the
I
most
know
part,
what a guy being nice to me means.
nice
I know
for
he
nothing.
wants to. I know he wants to get, as you call them, the yams. I know that's a
Yams.
thing, but I know we're totally off topic right now.
It's all right. I'm letting you go. It's okay.
However, so
Is the same yam grill?
So he invites me on a trip, and he wants to go out of the country.
I wish I would.
So I'm like, okay, well, how much is my portion of the trip? He says, you don't have to worry about anything. I don't want you to spend a dime on this trip. I'm like, okay, I really want to give you my half of the trip. Please let me know how much it costs.
Oh, you gonna give me something, girl.
Don't worry about it. I got you. I said, and please understand, I said, okay, you know up front, nothing's happening on this trip. I'm just letting you know.
Whoa, you told him that from the door?
Absolutely.
No, see, her sitting there offering to play her part was to give him the hint to say, hey,
I'm not giving you
this
shit.
is my little disclaimer.
Right, like
now. You're not getting no
right. We
so
just
you won't
out.
respect nothing.
Right, we just out.
You know
Right.
You know what?
Right.
Totally
Cool.
platonic.
I respect
your gangster more.
Absolutely.
When you tell me from the door that nothing intimate is happening.
Instead of offering to play your own way.
Let me finish.
Yeah,
Instead of you flirting with me in any situation and giving me the hint that something will happen when it's not.
But see, you don't
I
have too
respect
many-
your gangster from the door. Tell him, listen, there'll be no sloppy toppif, no yams,
Stop the top.
no hot the pickle, none of that.
No cinnamon, no butter.
Sloppy toppif is oral sex.
No peanut butter, no
We
jelly.
get it.
That's a
For
real.
our younger viewers, they don't know what that is yet.
Younger viewers shouldn't be listening to this shit.
They are though.
The
Sloppy
younger
topping.
viewers need to listen to this.
No, I mean like 2021. Yes, of course.
All right, so
Go ahead.
we plan the trip. We go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, he won't let me take anything out of my pocketbook. Like he won't even let me pay for
I'm gonna show you I'm the knight in
drink.
shining armor.
That's some ego shit right there.
So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, okay.
get that.
Now, mind you, things are going great from the beginning. We get to where we go. We're on this beautiful island. We go to a
Maybe
really
she'll
nice
change her
resort.
mind.
So shit starts to fall apart very soon.
Okay. Okay.
Because I don't think he understood that when I say I mean.
Oh, he understood. He just thought you would.
Change your
Thought you would
mind.
change your mind.
No, but it started with we get to the resort, we both change, we go to the pool.
Did you have a swimsuit on?
I did. We get down to the pool and Jose walks over and, ma'am, can I get you anything? Absolutely, Jose. Bring a bitch a bottle of champagne on ice with 2 glasses. Thank you, sir. Here's your fucking tip. He gets upset with me. Why would you tip him? I said, because he's in service and that's what the fuck you do. Because I've been a bartender before. If you are serving me something, I'm going to hand you fucking money. Okay? Because that's what the fuck happens.
Sounds good to me.
So,
Because you're
I feel
such a
big.
lady.
I'm such
I
a
want some
fucking
good-
lady. So now mind
Such
you,
a fucking.
he's in the pool. He wants me to come swim with him. I said, no, I don't want to get in the pool right now. I want to hang out here and I want to drink my bubbly and I want to relax. But I want to teach you how to swim. I said, I know how to swim. I don't want to get in the pool right now.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I want to teach you how to swim?
Yeah, I don't want to get in the
wanna
pool.
see you want to go to the zoo.
So I'm like, okay, cool, what the fuck ever. So that was problem number 1. So now he's trying to control the shit that I do.
Not you. Oh, Lord. help me.
Yes, I did. So
don't know
that
that
was
then.
problem 1. So fast forward to the later that night or the next day, whatever the fucking day it was. We're all sitting outside. It was a group of us. We met some people from Philly. Oh,
Yo, that happens
my
a lot when you travel.
God.
Don't, you be surprised how often that happens. That happens when you
Right.
travel.
I made
So-
a
No matter
homie
where the
in
fuck you
Korea.
going.
I made a homie in
It
South Korea when I
never,
was
never
in
fails.
Philly.
You gonna meet
With
at least
Temple.
one person from fucking
almost
Philly.
anywhere in the damn Caribbean
Countries
you
you
go
hold
somewhere,
for
you will
real.
find somebody from Philadelphia.
It's funny.
Okay, and they just gravitate towards you. It's weird.
You already know.
Totally happens.
What kind of what ice? Red, girl.
Right?
My boy.
They was like, yo, you from Philly? I'm like, yes, son. They was like, yo, what the fuck is up, fam? Like, all right, it was
Y'all
crazy.
saying John and the people like, what the
Yup,
fuck is a
that's
John?
what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
so
yeah.
back to the story. So we're all sitting here talking. Now he's mad quiet, and I'm talking to the people that's from Philly. Mind you, he's from Philly too.
He's steaming.
not
He's
doing
steaming
it.
because the attention is not on him. But go ahead.
So,
Yeah,
so,
because his balls is still full.
so he gets up and he goes. I think he goes to get another drink or something, and he comes back, and now he has a whole fucking attitude. Like he's like Steve, and you can see the fucking smoke coming out of his ears. And I'm like, all right, I don't know what the fuck you mad at.
You want something else to come out with the
So I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you mad at. Now please understand that this is a group of people.
Boom, boom.
It's not like I'm talking to one dude. I'm in his
Right, you're not in
fucking
nobody's
face.
face. You're not being.
right.
So even though you've kind of put out there, this is strictly just a platonic situation.
You my ride.
He wants
Yo,
you
y'all
to give
rough.
him his
Y'all rough.
undivided
But go ahead. But go
Right.
ahead.
So he
I
gets
feel
over there,
you.
he has
Go
the
ahead.
Made a
attitude.
mistake, homie.
So I noticed the tension, and I'm like, yo, we about to go back upstairs. I was like, yo, if I see y'all later, I'm gonna holler at y'all. So we leave. We go back in. I grab a drink before I go to the room. I get upstairs. I was like, hey, what's wrong with you?
Did y'all share a room?
Yeah.
Oh, see, no.
Wait, did y'all share a
Hold on.
bed? That's the question.
No, there were 2 beds.
Okay.
Still.
See, the room thing
I
is
get
one
it,
thing.
I get it.
But the bed thing is like,
No,
if you.
But see, listen.
I'm sorry. All right.
He
I'm
playing
trying to-
himself though, fam. Because when you told me from the door that ain't nothing popping off, and we homies now, I'm gonna give you your room since I'm paying for it. I'm trying to play, big baller type dude.
What is that
I'm gonna
called?
give you your room, and then I'm gonna have my room, so that way I can still, you know what I mean, get me some possibilities. Because ain't no yamification happening on this side.
Well, just the fact that she stressed the fact that,
and I got
I'm gonna pay my own bill.
Right.
That would have got
But
me
yo,
right there.
you spending time in a room with a fine ass woman that you ain't gonna get nothing from. You torturing yourself.
All right, so let me finish telling you. I promise I'm gonna wrap this up.
Oh, go ahead, because I do want to ask you
I'm
one
gonna
other
jerk
thing.
off in front of you every night.
I love you, but anyway. So we get back to the room. He has an attitude. He was like, blah 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 blah. I was like, listen, it's almost dinner time. Why don't we shower, change, and then, you know,
together?
No.
Well, that's whack.
Damn, Jay.
We both separately shower.
Oh, God. Oh,
I got bubble bath.
Anyway. So we go to dinner. We have a great dinner. Okay? Mm-hmm. Yes, we were together when we had dinner. Wait, so now we're sitting out by the pool. It's beautiful, okay?
No.
Gorgeous setting. This guy's out there playing fucking keyboard and he's singing.
No. I'm gonna get some of your witch in it.
And then it starts raining. So of course the resort has other things to do. It's raining. So they have.
Oh, this is the freezer. I'm listening.
They have. They have fucking karaoke.
Oh shit!
Right, because y'all know me, right? I was like, what karaoke? Well, y'all know me because y'all know me for a very long time. The karaoke is my shit. So I go up, I put my name in. The guy calls me up, and the guy was like, "Yo, you can really fucking sing." I was like, "Oh, stop it."
Yeah.
So he was like, "Yo, can you do a couple more songs for me?" He's like, "Because a lot of people are not coming up." So mind you, at this point,
you're doing a concert.
I'm not really doing a concert, but I am helping this one girl that's struggling. Anyway, so I'm talking to the karaoke dude, and he comes over, and now he's upset. He was like, "Yo, why is this dude in your face?" I said, "Excuse me?" I said, "What do you mean?"
That's my bike, punk.
I was like, we're doing karaoke, and he's asking me what songs I know that he actually has, so we can do a couple more songs.
Yeah, have a seat, bro. Calm down.
He was like, "Yo, I don't like the fact that this dude is in your face." I said, "I'm gonna say this one more time. He's not in my face."
For the people in the back.
We are in a ballroom full of people doing karaoke. This man's not in my face. I'm just saying. I said, okay, I see we obviously have a problem here.
Oh, shit.
I said, you know what? I said, I'm going to cut this shit off right now. I was like, listen, talking to the karaoke dude. I said, listen, I had a really good time. Thank you so much. I said, I'm going to go ahead and leave. He was like, no, please don't go. You know, if people really love you. I was like, I know, I'm having so much fun. And I was like, and I'm really sorry, but I really have to leave.
Over here. I got to
so I walk away.
There's a lot of little dick energy you have to deal with tonight.
Yeah.
So I walk away, go to the bar, grab a drink. I go upstairs.
Oh, English.
And he's
Dang.
like a woman right now. You know how big?
Can you say that again?
He's like a fucking woman right
Okay.
now.
Now, the reason why I asked it for this to be repeated is because one of the things that I am a firm believer of is the fact that men need to learn to control their fucking emotions. I'm a firm believer in this.
Your hand nice and supple.
So,
Like
continue.
I grab a drink from the bar, and we're going upstairs. And I'm in the elevator. I'm not saying one word. But he's like... I was like...
Wait, what was he like?
He was like... Like he's just going to fuck off. Yo. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself. I'm thinking to myself. Jay, get off the floor. So I'm thinking to myself, is this what men deal with when women go to fuck off?
Yes, it is.
So I'm rolling my fucking eyes and I'm drinking my drink like I wish he shut the fuck up.
That's what men
Now,
deal with.
mind you, we only had to go up 2 floors, but now I'm just fucking irritated.
It was the longest two
That's
floors
the
of your life,
longest
huh?
ride.
So now we're walking to the room and he's bitching and moaning about some shit. You was in his steaks and I don't appreciate that shit. I paid for everything. I was like, pause right the fuck there.
And his feelings hard, huh?
I was like, I need you to understand that I offered to give you half the fucking money for this trip. I said, I will go to the fucking Mac machine right now and count you out your fucking cash.
Uh-oh.
Yikes. Assassin. Go ahead.
So with that being said, I also told you.
Throw in the towel.
I also told you
It's over.
that I didn't want anything
Ain't
more
over.
than what we
So
are
right.
because you are still not divorced, sir.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
So with that being said, we go in a room and now he's quiet. And I'm sitting there drinking my drink. I pick my phone up. I start texting my girls like this some bullshit.
He's ringing that bell. I can't concentrate.
He goes in the bathroom. Now he goes in the bathroom. He comes out. And this is the part that really fucking gets me. Well, I just think it's funny that I was like,
That's what women say.
That's what women do.
I am on this trip with a
Women
whole
say
bitch.
that shit.
I'm on this trip with a whole
I
bitch.
just think it's funny that. Oh,
Now
but
wait.
women, bitches say
Now
that
please
shit.
understand that once I realized what I was dealing with, I shut completely
He got
the
a
fuck down.
vagina.
I shut the fuck down. I completely shut down. Because now I already told you what it was before we
He
came
got a
on the trip.
vagina.
Yeah.
I told you we were just friends before we came. I offered to give you half your money for this trip. And now you're acting like a whole bitch. I do not have time for this stuff. When I tell you I shut completely all the way down, I completely shut down. I stopped talking. I drank my whole drink straight and laid my ass down and pretended to fall fucking asleep.
Let's talk about it. I done had plenty of associates. Now, my homies don't do this, but plenty of associates and friends that have booked trips, cruises, road trips, flights to other countries, and have not had the preliminary conversation of are we going to be interacting on a sexual level. And then they don't have that conversation until 700, 2,000, 7,000 miles later. Now you want to ask her, are you and me going to be intimate? And when she say, no, you should have established that before you bought the ticket.
Exactly.
Because listen, and this ain't me simping. If you think I'm simping, you can lick these nuts. I'm drinking. If you don't establish this before you book the trip, it's on you. Point blank, that's it.
That's not simple. I mean,
That's
if,
it.
If you go through the whole 9 yards, do that, yeah, then that's simple. But like you saying, if she established it from the door. That's something you put the option on the table. Like I had somebody even recently say, "Oh, because we talking about going to Africa and everything like that." Oh, I'm not gonna say no names. Oh, let me know when you go. I want to go. I'm like,
Yeah, you like, wait, what?
yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right, so real quick,
Bitch, you ain't
before I
gonna
lose
fucking
this
wear
in my
Yes,
head,
please go.
this kind
fuck
of,
outta here.
everything we're saying, it kind of goes into the question I'm going to ask. What are the main things, you being the woman,
Such a fucking
you are such a fucking lady, for real.
Y'all need to see her in this green dress.
What are the things as a woman that you're seeing men do that's really turning you the fuck off, that's really fucking up the game for you?
Okay,
Like,
so the
really-
biggest issue for me with men is honesty.
Hey, don't know, old guy. I want to hear this shit.
Oh no!
I'm fucking with you,
Stretch,
bro.
stretch.
I'm fucking with you, bro. Go ahead.
The biggest issue I have with men is honesty.
I only lied about lying.
This is my issue with guys
Okay,
at this point.
all right.
Like I tell men from the beginning when I meet them, hey, you ain't gotta lie, Craig. You don't have to lie to me.
All right, it's not 9 inches.
I am the type of woman that you don't have to lie. Maybe some other women like to be lied to and have pretty little lies told, and they want to like be blind to the fucking truth. You ain't got to lie to me. Tell me the fuck up. Please tell me up front.
Come on, Cletus.
Please.
Now,
I
in
like
our defense, we hear this, right? And I'm not saying you're wrong. I just wanted to kind of bring the other side of it.
Yes,
We hear this.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say the majority of women say that, but they don't mean it. I know you, so I know you mean it when you say it.
What I was going to tell you is,
Uh-huh.
women tell you that bullshit, but they can't fucking handle the fucking truth.
That's a fact.
They can't handle it.
I'm glad you said it.
They
I'm
can't
glad
handle
you said it.
But let me explain to you what the problem is.
What the problem is.
The problem is, so you like a guy, and you tell him to tell you the truth from the beginning, But you thinking in your pretty little fucking bubble, he really likes me. I'm gonna be Mrs. Blah blah blah. We're gonna live happily ever fucking after. I'm gonna have his babies and life is gonna be great. Bitch, step the fuck out of it. Get yourself together, okay?
When y'all was little girls, the fairy tale.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here with that fairy tale bullshit.
The fairy tale system with little girls.
Yeah, they tell you that bullshit, but that's not how
it's not reality,
works.
of course. But
it
hey, where's my fairy tale?
Unfortunately, women don't grow out of that shit, and hopefully they do.
Stop. Say that again.
I said women don't grow out of that shit.
You. This is recorded, right?
But yes, it is being recorded.
This has been immortalized.
You know what? Unfortunately, it's been beat into them, and it has been beat into them by the women that came before them, which is total bullshit.
Say that again one more time.
It's been beat into them by the women who came before them. You get these women who are you okay? No. Okay. You get the women who's unfortunately their grandmothers, their mommies, their aunties, their girlfriends, and it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna find my fucking Prince Charming. Bitch, that nigga don't exist. Prince Charming is a fucking fairy tale. You should have stopped believing in that bullshit when you was 10.
I love it.
You had your first fucking crush when that motherfucker pushed you and you was like, why is he treating me like this? And they be like, oh, because you like, first of all, that's toxic masculinity. That's number one. Number two, if a guy, toxic masculinity. First of all, this is not how the world works. It's just the fuck not.
All right, so let's come back to the original question a little bit. Only because the fact that
You're going to edit the shit out of this. Continue.
No, I'm not. I mean,
this is raw footage.
But the main reason why I want to bring it back is because I know a lot of this show is primarily for men, and I also want men to understand the shit that they're doing wrong.
Yeah. When
they're approaching women and dealing with women, and I want a woman's perspective on it.
Okay.
One of the things that you address, which one of the things that bothers me the most, is men's emotions. So that's one, and men acting like women. That's one of my serious pet peeves. I'm not telling you to address that only.
No, I'm listening.
But that's part of it, and I want you to tell me including that, some of the other things that you're running across that men do that really, like, you should be like, men, I need you to stop doing this shit. Men, I need you to really pay attention to this shit.
My biggest pet peeve with guys is the whole lying factor. Like, that is a huge thing for me. And I know, we just talked about this. I know some women can't handle the truth. Mm-hmm. But I would really rather you give me the ugly fucking truth. That you got a baby.
You run across that a lot.
The lying.
Toddlers.
Okay. Yes, the toddlers.
This is what me and
so let me tell you. First of all, I gave up dating for a while. It's almost been a year, but let me explain to you why. The last time I met up with a guy, I asked him prior to us meeting, "Hey, are you single? Do you have any unresolved relationships? Is there a woman currently on this planet that thinks that she's in a relationship with you, even though you're not in a relationship with her?"
Yo, I love that question. Do they think they're fucking you?
Do they think that they're in a relationship? No, please answer these questions. Let me tell you something.
Ain't that a really deep, like, very valid question? Like, I never really thought about that, but that's a very valid question.
I'm going to tell you what guys would do. Because they don't know that you 100% down-ass bitch, right?
Wait, no. You got to say the term that you've been saying.
10 toes down.
There you go. there you go. I want to hear that.
They don't know that, because in a guy's mind, they're like, she asking me this shit. I ain't going to tell this bitch the truth because I'm trying to fuck. So, because a lot of women can't handle the truth.
Right.
Okay? But you happen to be the ones that can, and he just don't know that yet. So, but you want to still give him the chance of like, listen, bro, listen. But what you should say is this. Listen, bro, I don't care. I want to fuck you too. Or whatever. Just say something like that to him to fuck him up. No, wait, no. Trust me.
They're not going to do that, bro.
Listen. I said, her, not them.
They're not going to do that, bro.
See, I even don't agree with that.
Hold on, wait.
Let me go ahead and finish, but I don't even agree with that.
She ain't got to say it as outwardly or whatever, but if she kind of let him know a little bit, like, listen, it's cool. You can tell me. And it's cool. Some guys will sit there and say, all right, well, fuck it. But most guys won't.
Most guys won't. But let me explain to you why. So, I'm just going to finish that one little part. I promise.
Go ahead.
So I asked him these questions.
Mm-hmm.
He told me that I am not dating anybody. I haven't been in a relationship for months. I'm not seeing anybody, yada, yada, yada.
But he lied.
Oh, I'm about to tell you, this is about to get great.
He lied.
So we meet up. Things are okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, he all right. His personality is a little bigger than I expected it to be. It is, and he's just starting to be a little too much.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, I'm kind of teetering between leaving and staying. So I'm kind of like, I don't know right now.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what made the decision for me, guys? Guess what? Anybody got anything?
He lied.
Oh no, I'll do you one better. His fucking girlfriend showed up and whooped his ass.
Oh,
Damn.
She pulled this motherfucker out his apartment door and beat his ass. I was like, bitch.
Damn.
Right.
That's
And one, and the
That's
reason why I sort of disagree with you.
Okay.
Because the reason why I sort of disagree with you.
With
is-
me?
No,
No,
with Black Pill. No, with
Go
Black Pill.
ahead.
The reason why I disagree a little bit is because the fact there has to be a certain maturity level on our part. You know what I mean? It has to be a certain matter-of-fact level on our part. And that if we are trying to get the ass, and that's our agenda,
Tell
be
me.
upfront. Hold on. Regardless of what the response is going to be, you got to be honest and say, listen, this is what I'm trying to do. This is where I'm at. Either you take it or leave it.
I agree with you.
Right.
No, but when you say, but how many women
It doesn't
can handle that straightforward?
It doesn't. But see, that's the problem.
Now,
That's
that's
the
another
thing.
part
That's
too.
the thing. We have to stop being
Unicorns.
afraid.
I know.
We have to stop
I
as
know.
men.
Hey,
We have to
Dr.
stop
Warren, you
being
poked me in the head with it today
afraid
with your
of
fucking
worrying
word.
about if
The
that
one
woman
word,
can
right?
handle it or
You
not.
No, I hear what
If that's
you're
your
saying.
agenda and that's how you
My little
feel
pony,
as a
motherfucker.
man, be a man about
I
it.
get that. I get that. But a lot of people can handle it. Now, I say I get
Uh-huh.
that because when I was out there like that,
Uh-huh.
that was one of the things I would say. Say, baby, you know what? I'm digging you. I like you, blah, blah, blah. You know, but I'm not looking for anything serious. So,
You just want to get in and get out.
if you want to be friends, if you can't handle that, that's fine. We can just be friends. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to fuck who I'm going to fuck. You can fuck who you want to fuck. But when we're together, it's about me and you.
Okay.
You
Okay.
remember that song,
It's about-
OPP? Trudge told you when that bitch hit the ceiling. She coming back and dragging her fucking feelings like, nigga, what the fuck is good? Oh, no, you gotta come. My girl is coming, bitch. You gotta leave.
Now, I will
Not from
admit,
my wife, girl.
being that forward, I got the most pussy in my life.
Right. And see that's
Being that forward.
Right.
Because of women's egos.
Yeah.
I got more pussy than I ever did.
and that
You know
and
what?
once they get to that point, that's not on you.
Well, when you get a certain age like where we at now, that does work very well.
Right, like,
Because
it's
you
just-
know what? Because you have nothing to lose.
That's
You press for it.
that's the only
Right.
point I'm making is the
Yeah,
fact that
you
I
gotta
feel
press for it.
like I do agree that a lot of men lie because of the fact a lot of men are looking for the outcome. All right, what's the best way I can get the outcome that I want? If I tell the truth, us as men, we already know that most women are not going to be able to handle that level, so we lie. And the thing that I don't like, and this is just me personally, I can't speak for all y'all, I think men need to stop doing that. Be a fucking man
Well, yeah.
and say,
Yeah.
this is what I want.
Be correct.
Be correct, right. If the outcome don't, because if you say that to 10 women, let's hypothetically speak, you say to 10 women, and I'm far from a fucking game with pickup artists, but it's just numbers and logic. If you say that to 10 women, there's going to be at least one or two.
I was about to say, you at least going to get one or two.
Right, exactly. There's going to be like, you know what? I respect your gangster.
'Cause you be
I
surprised.
respect.
Because guess what?
Some
Most of
women
the
out
time,
there, they
women
just
just
want-
want to fuck you.
I was
Right.
You took the
But-
words out of my mouth.
But
Because I was about to say
right,
that.
exactly.
They
And one of the
listen,
reasons
nigga,
why
I don't give a fuck. I just want some
I
dick.
asked the question that I asked because
Damn, you took. I was
when
about to
we
say
were
that.
when we were in our 20s and our 30s, we were programmed to think that's what we supposed to do.
Yep.
And then what a lot of men don't understand is, as you get a certain point in your life, you need to be blunt and be honest, especially if you're not in a you're not in a mindset of I'm looking for a relationship, I'm looking for a wife, and regardless of how women's going to respond, because a lot of women's going to get mad or feel some kind of way about it. But us as men, we need to start being on our frame and being like, yo, this is what I want.
You stand
This
on
is
your
what I
square.
don't want.
Yeah, you get my
And
respect.
either you with it
Well, you
or
not.
you not.
You know what
Well,
that
I said, what's my
means?
And
saying?
you're right. We
What's the saying? Either you accept it or reject it. It's just that.
You know
Right.
what it saves you? It saves you a lot of bullshit.
Yes, it does.
Agreed.
It saves,
Agreed.
There's a lot of
Agreed.
It saves me from
That's-
having a drink with this idiot and his brother showing up and dragging him out the door and beating him.
That's
like,
hilarious.
just-
Oh, I wish you had that on film.
I wish I
Because you would
did
think
have-
at a certain age, ain't you a little bit
You
too
know
old
what?
for that?
Nah, don't
Yeah.
stop.
Listen, he was in his 40s, okay?
Right. It
He's
don't.
older than me.
It don't, fam. It,
It does
don't.
not stop.
Yeah.
I've
It
seen,
don't,
I've
fam, it
seen,
I ain't got no time to lie, man.
I've seen singing
No.
I don't have no time. Like if I meet somebody,
Actually,
It's too
I ain't got
exhausting,
no
especially at
time
this
for that
age. It's
shit.
just too
50s
Because you
and
know what?
60s-year-old
You're not
old guys
pressed for
do
it no more. Like back when we was
No.
younger, we was pressed for the ass.
You
Now,
would definitely
I'm not-
be surprised
listen,
that these guys are still pregnant.
I'm not
Especially
pressed for
the
ass.
older guys that want to smash the younger girls.
Oh, that's a whole nother
that
conversation.
goofy
That's a whole nother
You know what?
conversation.
That's gonna come with a
When
fucking
you say
date.
teenager,
I said teenager.
Oh,
I said R. Kelly.
Jay was like,
Get the
yo,
fuck out of here.
when
No, I
you
said
was like, what
younger.
do you
So
mean?
tonight if you want to.
So
Go ahead.
the whole friend zone thing, and I think all of this comes down to people just being honest. And if somebody tells you up front they just want to be friends and you keep pushing them, I think one of you stated earlier that's your fucking fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Like me, I've gotten to a point where I've limited the amount of female friends that I have because of the fact that I used to be, you know, all of us as men have been in this point in our lives where we had female friends that we were attracted to, or we really wanted. You know what I mean? And we just hope that they might see us in a different light. We might be right, and it got to a
Look
point
like
where
Jesus praying on the rock.
you had to ask yourself, what are you gaining by staying in that situation?
Nothing.
It like there's some
Now we know.
right, and there's some women I have that I genuinely are my friends. I enjoy their company, and I had to kind of learn to make that distinction between somebody that's genuinely my friend. I enjoy their company. I enjoy being around them. We genuinely have a friendship.
Man, I can count on
Versus
one fucking
exactly,
friend now.
exactly. And then there's the ones that I'm only around because I'm hoping I can get with, and I'm feeling some kind of way because I'm watching them
Business or pleasure.
pick all the Pookies and the Ray Rays and the Tyrones.
Another discussion.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Exactly.
I-
Exactly. But
I
I'm just saying, like, that's something that I think us as men, we got to start establishing, like, really being honest with ourselves and the woman that we deal with establish. So I feel you completely
have
on that,
nothing to
on
lose.
both sides of that.
You
I
have
feel
nothing
you
to fucking
completely.
lose. You're not pressing. You ain't worried about
Now,
shit,
before I transition into Mr. Miles over here, because we,
Oh,
you know,
shit.
I'm delighted you on the show, and I want to make sure I grill into you a bit. Is there anything else that you?
talking about.
No, bro, we all don't even worry about it. We all over the map. We going
And you should edit this shit out.
right. I'm going to do my best.
So,
Where the cookies and shit.
Is
Yeah,
there
with-
anything else that you really notice that men do that really this shit needs to be addressed? It's wrong. It's fucked up. Men do this shit that really needs to be said. Like, stop it. Like,
Okay.
stop it.
Y'all gonna laugh?
Besides the lion.
Y'all gonna
Besides
laugh?
the besides the
Y'all
line.
gonna laugh at this, and I think that's funny. But this is the first thing that popped into my brain. Stop fucking women like you love them, and she just some random chick.
See, no, wait, okay, all right, now,
doing it.
hold,
what that means.
wait, no, I know exactly what that means, and I have to defend this on a little bit,
Hold
a
up.
little. Oh, I'm sorry,
We all gonna have a
Jay,
turn on this one.
Jay,
Go
no,
ahead.
Jay, I want Jay to speak.
it's
Jay,
a difficult position.
yes, yes,
Because let me finish. Let me
yes,
finish now.
yes,
Because
yes,
if
yes.
it's our first time,
yes,
and like a song I sung in elementary school when I graduated, we may not pass this way again.
right.
So I want to give you Anita Baker dick, giving you the best that I got. Baby.
I gotta go
So
second.
I want to
gotta
pull
go
out
second after
the
this.
tech, the 9, the 50
Nah,
cap.
go last.
I want to pull it out. I want to go out because I don't want my name in the
You don't want
salon.
to BBR.
No, I
You
don't want my
bad dick
name.
report.
Yeah, you're a bad dick
Because
report.
I get my hair twisted. I get my hair locked. I don't want my name in them salons
You know
as
what, though?
trash.
You know what?
Because before internet, there was the hair salon. And you don't want your dick to be in bad regards in the hair salon.
No, I totally understand. It's just funny to me because that was the first thing
Hold
that
up.
popped in my head. I don't even know why it popped in my head.
No, that's good. That's good.
Because
But it's a good.
because in all
women
honesty,
actually make that point a lot.
It's good.
But the
that you said
problem
that.
is they don't understand our position.
This goes
in
back
it.
to the movie Baby Boy, right? When she said you
Oh.
gotta stop fucking these girls and tell them that you want to have that baby when you fucking them because he was fucking them too good. But nowadays, and I understand you talking about the bad dick report, I don't give a fucking shit now. Before I used to, it was the ego thing. I used to say, look, how we just said we gotta represent. We gotta fuck the shit out of them real good. You gotta put all that energy.
That was
you gotta
before
put-
we started giving
you
our
gotta
own
put it down.
bad pussy reports.
Right. Thank you. There you go. There you go.
You know,
There you go.
That's when we got older.
That's my nigga. That's my nigga.
You know,
I wish I had
But
2
now-
more hands. I give that
If I don't
coochie
really give a
4
fuck
thumbs
about
down.
her, I don't give a fuck what she think about
Okay,
it. I gotta like you to give you the good dick now.
right?
Right now,
That's
I'm just getting my
exact, right?
shit off. If you didn't like it, bitch, I don't give a fuck if you come back tomorrow. It
Don't
don't
you can
matter
talk
to
about
me
me
no
all
more.
you want.
But I know
Black
what you
Pill
mean.
Goldie, ladies and
I got
gentlemen.
mine.
Black Pill Goldie.
All right, so let me
Oh
tell
my
you-
gosh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I don't
Let me
even
say
give a
this.
shit if you came or not. If I don't like you. Go ahead.
I
It's
get it.
disappointing.
Like I totally get it. Like guys, they don't want to get bad dick reports. And
Caring no more.
Bro, it's
But
not.
I
Listen,
don't
listen.
care no more.
There's two aspects of this, and I want to say this. One, yes, bad dick report, but it's not just with the girlfriends. The reality is that with most women, you got one shot to make a good impression. If you're gonna get it again. Now I'm going to address what you're saying because there's a part of what you're saying that's very important also for us as men.
Wait. I gotta cut in on that one.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let the man
Because
talk.
I don't give a damn about when I was younger. Yes, I really gave a damn about that first shot. You know, I
Oh,
wanted
yeah,
to
you
come
gotta make
back.
sure I
I
come
wanted
back.
blase,
That's
blase.
right.
But the point, the real point is, majority of the time, I'm doing 85% of the work anyway.
That's right. That's
I know,
right.
but you guys.
Okay,
That's
so
right.
actually, the pussy is only good as much as I make it.
Uh-oh. I know.
Okay,
You guys.
and on honesty, you have that 15%
fire. Wait.
that
wait,
actually
wait.
puts in the work and
The
makes
fire.
makes
Wait.
the whole experience great. But
You got some of the troopers.
Mr. Miles, bring the
I'm
fire.
sorry.
Wait.
No, keep it going. Keep it
But
going.
I know.
majority of the time, it's only as good as I make it.
Keep it going, homie.
So when I
Shots
got-
fired. Shots fired.
Right.
I remember
Coming at me hard.
I remember talking to this one girl
Come
who
on,
was
break
at
it
the
down,
job.
Pippin.
Oh, I agree with you.
And,
Hold on, Watson. Break it down.
She got to complaining about the men she dated, this, that, so forth and so on. And I said, you know what? I said, you probably a real boring fuck. And she said, what you mean? What you mean? I said, I said, I don't mean no offense.
Miss
I don't
Loretta,
mean no
I'm ready for the rest
offense.
of the tour.
I said, I don't mean no offense because it ain't like it's my pussy. I don't care. You know, I said, but let me just ask yourself this question.
Oh God.
When you and that guy are together, how much percentage of work do you actually put in? I just want to ask you that. Oh, I work. I said I didn't say do you don't do anything. I asked you
What?
how
I
much.
forgot to drink.
That's it.
What?
I mean,
more drink.
He got the tequila.
I got
you
the
want that,
tequila,
bro?
That's about it.
Unfortunately, I guess I'm
He got the tequila, bro.
So I want to tell you that I agree with you.
Listen, before
Yeah, so
you
you
started
can't-
bringing in the smoke, right? You didn't let me finish. I was
I'm
going to
sorry,
say.
I didn't mean to.
All I was going to say was the important thing I think us as men need to understand is that when you have the abundance mindset of I don't have to do this because I have other women that I can talk to, screw, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If you have an abundance mindset, it's less likely for you to worry about that. A lot of times you have that mentality because you're messing with one chick, that one particular woman, and you're like, I gotta fucking put in an all-star MVP performance because that's the only one I'm messing with. And if you have an abundance mindset of, okay, listen, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and if she down with it, she down with it, she not, it's cool because I have
You
other
gotta start this
options.
fucking line
You
out.
have other options.
But it'd be wonderful if both of you, whoever you're with, both of you have that same mentality where y'all just enjoy each other, putting the same type of energy. Put the same type
But
of effort.
unfortunately, and please back me up
because a
this.
lot of women don't think we want that.
What we don't want what
That same energy.
That same type of energy.
I don't
that
think they
same
care.
type
I don't think they
of-
care.